For basically all of history, the sheer vastness of the ocean was a huge strategic advantage. It was the perfect place to hide, to move fleets without anyone knowing, to keep your biggest secrets. Well, that entire era, it's over. A technological revolution is making the oceans transparent, and it's changing everything about power at sea. So that romantic idea we all have in our heads of a vast, empty, open ocean, it's pretty much a myth now. The reality is, the high seas are just not a viable place to hide anymore. A new age of total transparency is dawning, and believe me, it is completely rewriting the playbook for naval strategy. For all of human history, really, naval warfare has been this giant global game of hide and seek. The ocean's incredible size and its impossible depths made it the perfect invisibility cloak for fleets, for submarines, for all kinds of covert missions. Fleets could move totally undetected. Submarines could just vanish without a trace for months. Clandestine operations were carried out with that comforting shield of plausible deniability. The sea's deep mystery wasn't just some nice feature. It was the entire foundation of maritime strategy. So what happens when all of that mystery just gets stripped away? Well, that brings us to the new reality, a radical, technology-driven shift that's flipping that old game completely on its head. This is the era of what's being called total ocean awareness. Total ocean awareness is, honestly, exactly what it sounds like. It's a strategy that mashes together a vast, globe-spanning network of sensors with some seriously powerful artificial intelligence. And what does it create? A single, all-seeing picture of the world's oceans. The goal here is to see everything, everywhere, all at once, in real time. You can sum up this whole new reality in 5 simple but truly revolutionary words. You can't hide on water. Okay, so the big question is, how is this even possible? How do you make an entire ocean transparent? Well, it's not a single magic bullet. It's a layered, deeply interconnected network. So let's break down how this all-seeing network actually works. It all starts with the sensing layer. Think of it as the eyes and ears of the network. You've got satellites providing that constant, high-level view from orbit, while sophisticated sensors on the seabed are just listening from the silent depths. Then you have autonomous undersea drones patrolling the dark, and long-range maritime patrol aircraft scanning the surface. Put it all together, and you get a constant, multi-layered stream of data from every single domain. All of that raw, chaotic data flows into what's called the fusion engine. This is where the real magic happens. Powerful AI algorithms sift through all the noise, connect seemingly random data points, and spot patterns a human analyst could never, ever hope to see. The result is a single, unified, coherent picture of, well, everything. And we're not just talking about spotting large ships anymore. This is about seeing everything, from the tiniest unmanned vessel to the largest aircraft carrier, and understanding the relationships between them. In this new reality, absolutely nothing goes unseen. See, every vessel leaves behind a kind of digital fingerprint, and this system is designed to find it. It can see the unique wake a ship carves through the water. It can hear the specific acoustic signature of its engines. It can detect its electronic emissions, and it can even track the supply lines that support it. Every single move leaves an indelible trace. And all those so-called deniable moves? Yeah, they're not so deniable anymore. You launch a missile, you lay a mine in a shipping lane, you try to spoof your location, or you just loiter suspiciously in a sensitive area, you are seen. The network records everything. So what's the strategic end game of all this surveillance? It's way more than just a technological marvel. It's a fundamental rewriting of the rules of engagement and deterrence, and it marks the true end of ambiguity at sea. The old game was defined by ambiguity. Those deniable moves and dirty tactics, they thrived in the fog of war. The new game is all about certainty. When you have total visibility, you get undeniable accountability. There is no more "we think this happened." Now we know, for sure. At its core, this whole thing is about removing that fog of war. Aggressors, whether they're nations or other groups, have always relied on ambiguity to get away with dirty tactics. They need uncertainty to operate and then evade responsibility. But persistent, all-seeing surveillance, it just kills ambiguity. When you can see precisely who did what, where they did it, and when they did it, the entire strategy of plausible deniability just collapses. So the ultimate takeaway is simple but also incredibly profound. For major naval powers, there are no more secrets at sea. The ocean is no longer this vast, opaque wilderness where you can hide your intentions. It's becoming a transparent fishbowl. And that leaves us with a fascinating and maybe a little unsettling final question. For centuries, naval strategy was a game of hide and seek. But in a world where hiding is impossible, where every single move is seen, what is the next move?